Welcome back to Quest for the Cup pregame special report. I'm Kevin Lewis inside Amalie Arena. Now, when you look at the names on the Tampa Bay Lightning career leaders in games played, goals, assists, and points, someone who's top 10 in all four of those, forward Alex Killorn. He spent his entire 11-year NHL career with the Bolts, and except for a handful of games, has spent his entire pro career being coached by John Cooper, who's always been a big fan.
Oh gosh, he's been the model of consistency, and yes, have a bunch of players in our team been paraded up on stage and won awards, but I truly believe you have to have guys like Alex Killorn on your team to be able to put yourself in a position to win awards.
Cooper and Killorn hoisted the Calder Cup after winning the AHL championship with the Norfolk Admirals in 2012, and they've also hoisted Lord Stanley's Cup twice.
It's a pretty unique situation when you have the same coach for, I guess it's 12 years now, including the minors. Coop's really been my coach for the entire time, and we've done some winning together, so it's been great. I think whenever a player is able to stay in a place for 11 years and the coach is able to stay for the same amount of time, there's a huge respect for each other just because you've been able to do it together and you've won together.
Cooper calls Killorn the team's unsung hero.
But when you look in the playoffs and his numbers and what he's done in the past, you're like, wow, he's really contributed. But he just may not have as many points as like a Kucherov or a Point, but he's like right there.
At age 33, Killorn had career highs in goals, assists, and points because he's an old dog that's still learning new tricks.
I think at the beginning of the season it was mostly 5-on-5. Now it seems like I've been scoring a lot on the power play. Just kind of find different ways to score, and then when you could do them together, that's when you could put really good seasons together.
His coach says the man they call Killer might not grab all the headlines, but the entire team knows they wouldn't be where they are without number 17.
There's not too many guys that are jumping over the boards first on the PP and the PK and playing top 6/top 9 minutes. It's Alex Killorn. And a team with, sprinkled with superstars. Some guys kind of go overlooked, but he definitely is not overlooked in our locker room, that's for sure.
The sound system works, the lighting looks good. They're putting Be the Thunder towels on the chairs and those wristbands that light up during the game. Vanessa, we are ready for hockey. Game 3, Maple Leafs and Lightning. Puck drops just after 7 o'clock. We do the national anthems of both countries, Canada and the United States, at 7, and then we get it on shortly afterward. Game 3, one team trying to grab momentum. Lightning fans hope it is the Lightning who got beat down in Game 2. Of course, they delivered the beating in Game 1. Can't wait in Amalie Arena. We'll see you a little later tonight.
All right. Hopefully I'll see you with the bracelet. Thank you, my friend. I'll see you in just a bit. Well, every Lightning home game since 2011, the team has recognized a community hero. That is more than 500 dedicated people whose spirit and hard work have made a positive impact on others throughout the Bay Area. ABC Action News reporter Robert Boyd shows us how impactful this experience can be.
Well, one of the Tampa Bay Lightning's most recent community heroes is Whitney Stout, who was honored at a game earlier this season for helping to save a very important program at Park Center for Disabilities. Whitney Stout organizes professional care for 200 children across 50 families through Park's Caregiver Relief Program.
So then when they step into these homes, they can offer that relief, and parents really do feel that relief.
But last year, the program was in danger of shutting down due to loss of funding.
I was crushed. I thought there's no way that these families can suffer.
So Whitney began applying for grants, securing $129,000 in funding, including a $50,000 donation from the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was enough to save the program and recognize Whitney as a community hero. You're a big Lightning fan, so
Huge
this
Lightning
was
fan.
even more sentimental
Yes,
because it's
yes.
your favorite team helping your favorite program.
Yes, and I got to meet Corey Perry, which was super cool. He is amazing.
Whitney received a behind-the-scenes tour of Amalie Arena before the Lightning Blackhawks game on March 11th.
And then I got to fist bump all the players as they came out of the locker room, and that was an experience in its own. I can't get over that night. It was a night to remember.
Which member of the Lightning had the toughest fist bump? Do you remember?
Probably Vassy, because
Vassy?
he had like the glove on.
Whitney, along with 19 coworkers, were then given all-star treatment in the Community Heroes Suite.
Watching myself up on that Jumbotron, it was completely surreal. Everybody is looking at you and cheering and applauding you and recognizing you for your hard work.
Whitney was even presented a special Park-themed Lightning jersey.
And we went with the number 70 because this is Park's 70th year.
And to top off the evening, the team from Park was able to cheer on the team from Tampa Bay to a victory.
We're bringing that cup back home.
Thank you very much, Whitney.
Thank you.
In Pinellas County, Robert Boyd, ABC Action News.
Well, the Tampa Bay History Center is home to some pretty cool Lightning memorabilia. Historian Rodney Powell donated his ticket from Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Championship. 2004 is the first year the Lightning won the Cup. Powell was a fan then, and he continues to be a fan now, regardless of the team's ups and downs.
It was just, the energy was tremendous. You're on the edge of your seat the entire time. You just, no lead is safe, but a 1-goal lead is certainly very precarious. But, as those final seconds tick down and had the puck and won the game, and, pandemonium breaks out on the ice and in the stands, and just the kind of sheer joy of it all was something, it's hard to describe, and it's something you have to experience.
Great moments fans have experienced 2 more times when the Bolts went back-to-back. The question now is, can they do it again this year? And if you were looking for a fun group to enjoy the game with, we have 9,000 fans, just 9,000, who will welcome you with open arms. Here's our Sean Daly with the leader of the Thunderbolts, an online fan club going above and beyond to support the Lightning and one another.
In 2017, Seminoles' Thomas Schooley created a small, humble Tampa Bay Lightning fan page.
I found a lot of families that weren't able to afford games and be able to come to games. I wanted to find other ways for them to be able to associate with the Bolts.
Now, there are almost 9,000 Thunderbolts. A supportive, positive, inclusive fan club that gathers on Facebook, at watch parties, at games, and charity events. Players love the Thunderbolts too.
Hey guys, Braden Point. Just want to wish the Thunderbolts a happy Thanksgiving.
Thomas, a general manager at a local Dunkin' Donuts, says everyone is invited to the Thunderbolts party.
When you put on the Lightning on your shirt, you become family, and even if it's just for one game.
Why has this fan club become such a phenomenon? Consider this. In 2020, during the Stanley Cup Finals, Thomas's mother, Betty, a huge Bolts fan, died from cancer. The Thunderbolts rallied around their leader, even presenting him a hockey sweater with his mom's name on it.
It was Thunderbolts members that brought me out here to get away from it.
The Thunderbolts have also long supported dazzling anthem singer Sonia Bryson-Kirksey in her fight against MS. And the Thunderbolts have raised $15,000 for player charities over the years, most recently helping left winger Nick Paul's Points by Paul mental health initiative.
This one has really touched a lot of Lightning fans. I've never been messaged more about any charity that we've done.
Because Thunderbolts take care of their own. At Amalie Arena, I am Sean Daly, ABC Action News.
Let's go ahead and get back to our Kyle Berger live inside Amalie Arena, where Kyle, just a few weeks ago, you had a chance to talk to some potential future Lightning players, huh?
Yeah, Vanessa, that's right. Earlier this month, Amalie Arena hosted the Frozen Four. That's the national championship for men's college hockey. Now, Minnesota fell short to Quinnipiac in the final, but one Minnesota player I spoke with has something to look forward to. Connor Kurth is a Tampa Bay Lightning draft pick. Kurth was a 6th-round pick of the Bolts in 2022. He was also named USA Hockey's Junior Player of the Year. Now, he was pretty excited to play inside Amalie Arena, which could one day be his home ice.
I mean, it's really cool to see. Getting out there to practice today was awesome, first time on the ice, so just knowing that that could be a possibility one day is a really cool and exciting experience.
Kurth wasn't the only Lightning draft pick in the Frozen Four. Dylan Duke from Michigan is also a Bolts draft pick. Duke was taken in the 4th round in 2021. Both players participated in the Lightning's development camp in Brandon last August. Duke tells me he still keeps in touch with some of the staff.
And then, I talk with the skating coaches pretty regularly just to kind of, work on that aspect of my game, and they could give me little things that, I could do on my own.
While neither player went home with the trophy, they both hope to be wearing Bolts blue very soon. Stay with us. We'll have more quests for the cup when we come back, and Kevin and I will make some Game 3 predictions. We'll be right back.